Just checking around.
Just checking around. Checking around. Just checking around.
And we are back. Welcome back to another episode of Just Chucking Around. I am your host, Mr. Chuck Houston, man. It's been a hell of a week already, man. I've been working a day behind. I thought yesterday was Tuesday, and I was like, God damn, I ain't had no topics for the show, nothing, because I took off Monday for the 4th of July. That's my business, and don't worry about that. So anyhow, man, I've been working a day behind, and but we back for Just Chucking Around, man. I tried a new sandwich today at Burger King. I tried the Chuckn. I know y'all niggas be saying I be experimenting too goddamn much, but I tried the Chuckn today, and it didn't let me down. The Chuckn didn't let me down. It wasn't better than the Whopper like they say it is on the commercial or whatever. Them hoes, they full of shit on that. But it didn't let me down. It's better than that goddamn fish sandwich that Popeyes call themselves trying to fry up. I took one bite of that shit and spit it out. I don't normally waste food. That's how bad that shit was. I spit that shit out and threw it away. So anyway, man, welcome back to Just Chucking Around, man. I'm going to bring my boy in here, man. Blame the comic, the producer of the year. Come on in, my boy.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, what's happening, homie?
Oh, man, not too much, man. Not too much. Just waking up from a nap, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm at that age. I got to get them naps in, baby.
Already. I see you back out in Cali.
Yeah,
back
man,
out
I'm
in Cali
back.
working.
Yeah, thanks to Spirit Airlines. You know what I mean? The yellow tuna king
Already.
of the sky. You know what I'm saying?
Already, man. Everybody be capping on Spirit like they ain't flew Spirit before, nigga. If you done been through some hard times and had to get somewhere, you done got your ass on Spirit.
I heard this woman tell her kids, Spirit Airlines, baby, is just something to get there. It ain't about luxury. It's just something to get there.
Already, man.
Yeah.
Already, man. So how was your week? Your trip was cool, but how was your week before all of that?
Man, so I went by a little comedy spot last night out here called Flappers, man. They actually had the legend Jay Leno in there, man. I didn't get a chance to see him, but he was in the comedy club where I was at. They had him up on the screen. So they do it a little different out here, man. When you go to comedy clubs, like through the week, they just do like showcases. They don't do like a host, feature, opener, closer, all that stuff. They just have a host and then have maybe like anywhere from about 5 to 9 people showcasing. You know what I mean?
Correct. Yeah.
How they run stuff. So, and then other than that, then man, I just went to we got stood up today. I guess her name Gabrielle Dennis. My wife was supposed to do this celebrity hair. I think she was on one of these. I want to say The Game or one of these shows. And man, we got there about 40 minutes away, and man, she canceled. I guess my wife, because she didn't get vaccinated or have a COVID test, she was, I don't know, she told the people she feel ill, so she didn't want to take no chances. But we wind up just spending a day at Redondo Beach today, man.
Already. I guess she found out y'all was from Texas and said, we been open. I ain't fucking with them niggas, man.
Hey, man, and shout out to my boy BT Kingsley, man. He just caught COVID-19, man. I think he's trying to battle to get better, man. Say he got 102 fever, can't really taste or smell. You know what I mean? But we hoping he get better, man. That's the homie.
Already. Prayers out for BT Kingsley, man. We love you, boy. So anyhow, man, we're gonna keep it moving. We gotta bring the co-host of the year in, man. The man with all the game. Mr. Pimp Game Shane, come on in here on the way.
Hey, all you motor scooters, what's happening today?
You ain't got no rhyme? You ain't got no rhyme for us today?
I do got one. I ain't gonna want to hear the one I got for today.
All right, well, we trying to keep the few little people we got.
Shooters. What's going down?
What's cracking, man? I'm glad you came back, man. How was your week, brother?
Man, my week was fine, man. You know, the 4th passed and shit like that.
Yeah.
I've been celebrating since my birthday, so shit. I've been out here just going ham. Really, I forgot people were popping fireworks. I ran.
Man,
ran downstairs with my gun and shit. I'm looking like,
Yeah.
man, shooting outside. They was
Hey,
like, man, it's
man.
the 4th. I almost killed like 3 pedestrians.
Say, man, they was popping firecrackers. They was popping so many fire. They started Thursday.
Hey, let me tell you something. I didn't know what was going on. I thought the police was outside. I kept seeing the lights flash. You know, I'd be having my TV loud. I'm watching my surround by sound and shit with my movies and shit. I just look outside. I see flashing blue and red lights and shit. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? I started putting weed up and everything. I a bunch of little kids out there with Roman candles just popping off. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit threw me all the way out.
Man, they was going for hours with it too.
Right.
They just wasn't a few minutes.
Yes. Over here, they was shooting them hoes in the daytime. I'm like, nigga, you can't
Man.
shoot them hoes.
they just wanted to start burning shit. Yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
Hey, I'm talking about niggas. Ain't nothing but motherfucking remnants of goddamn fireworks all in the middle of the street. Nothing the kids and shit, plastic containers. I'm like, man, y'all get this shit the fuck
Clean
up.
this shit up. You know,
I didn't see not one firework. I was inside the whole time. Drinking man. Shit like a grumpy old man and shit.
Already.
Cussing them motherfuckers. Get you summer bitches.
Already, man. Glad you came back, man. We got to bring our cleanup hitter in, man. Our boy that always clean our shit up. Mr. Cigarillo. Come on in here, boy.
Hey, hello. What's up, players?
Everybody punch your claws.
Hey. What's y'all up to this week, man? What's good, you know?
You looking like a young Colonel Sanders.
Already, you know, got that chicken. Got that chicken for you. You know what I'm saying? Come get it while it's hot.
That's what's happening, man. Is that your 4th of July attire?
No, this is actually my 8th of July attire right here. You know.
Okay. You just continue the celebration.
Yeah, I don't get out too much, so I got to dress a different way every day of the week.
Keep wearing the same clothes all the time till somebody see.
Well, since we got you up here, man, we're gonna start it out with you, man. Since we got you up here, how was your 4th weekend, man? How was the 4th of July? I know Pimp Gang Shane just got to talking about all these fireworks and shit.
Oh man, you know, it was cool, bro. It wasn't really not much going on except for a bunch of dumbasses spending money on some bullshit, and then my neighbor started firing off a gun in the air while we was out there. So I told my daughter, "Let's get our ass inside."
Right.
He was letting off. I'm talking about the whole clip. Pop, 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 pop. He thought he was doing something too. I'm like, you dumbass. You gonna have the laws on you.
Wasting bullets.
Exactly. I didn't waste not one of them.
Already. They ain't. I ain't finna go waste no bullets on that shit like that. Just shooting up in the air.
Oh, hell no.
Because, you know, all of that shit was expensive. All those fireworks and shit, man, that shit is expensive. You might well light a pile of money on fire because that's all you doing.
That's all you do.
Let it blow.
Light up
you literally,
right quick.
Yeah, man, you literally just lighting your money on fire just to watch it go up in smoke. That shit is crazy.
You want to see
let that money go.
Yeah.
Make it rain. Make it rain.
That's some disrespectful shit to your money, man. That's disrespectful to your money, dog. Blaine, did you shoot off any fireworks? I keep saying firecrackers because I'm old school.
My 4th of July was pretty cool, man. We got a rooftop where I'm sitting at now, man. You can see all over the damn city, man. When I tell you these people out here went off, nigga, it was fireworks everywhere. They was popping fireworks, illegal fireworks, nigga. You'd have thought nigga had a flashlight in the air and was just throwing glitter up in the air. It was everywhere. It was sparkling everywhere. My son said, "Daddy, let's pop fireworks, Daddy. I got fireworks." Oh man, we did 2 big boxes of snap caps. You hear me? Just
snap it. That's what we did.
So let me tell you what's the funniest. These two girls, they was college graduates. I know one of them was, but they was in their, I guess, early 20s, maybe 24. They had bought some fireworks from Target. So we right here at the little fireplace, right? We upstairs that night. See the little fireplace right here? Yeah. It was lit. the fireplace was lit. They trying to pop the fireworks, right? They steady lighting the string. Nigga, them wasn't Target wasn't selling them type of fireworks. Them the fireworks that you just pull a little string on the motherfucker. They had bought a bag full of, they talking about why it's not lighting? Why? It's self-explanatory, ain't it, man? I said, nah, I think you just pull a string on them. They said, oh my God. Oh my God.
And confetti fly up out of the house.
Oh man, they had a bag full of party fireworks. Shit, you just pull and pop that, just let confetti all over the ground. And also, too, man, I want to send out a shout out to my mother, man. Today is my mother's birthday, July 8th, man. My mom turned 60 years old today.
Oh, really?
So, you know, that's a big celebration for me, man. You know what I mean? That's my big bang. You know what I mean? I get to live another year with the moms. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So, yeah, 4th of July was turned out here. Man, they actually was lighting fireworks downtown, too. Somebody shot one off downtown, went up into an apartment building and bust the window. Nigga, they was tripping out here.
Oh, it was another cat down here in Houston. He had done made the news. Somebody had shot him in the face with one of the goddamn with one of the fireworks, popped him in the face. They thought somebody had shot him. They was responding to a shooting call, but this nigga had done got hit in the face with the damn fireworks. Cause they be playing like, you know, with the Roman candles. They shoot they shoot at each other with that shit.
Right. Well, let me tell you. Let me say this, nigga. My daddy and them. They told me they the ones that turned me on to that shit. Like that was the cool thing to do. Right. Me and my little cousin, nigga, we 9 and 10 years old shooting Roman candles at each other. Nigga trying to hurry up and get the shit up out before it burns.
Walk around with flammable shirts.
That used to be like the thing, but that shit low key dangerous, man. That shit can put your eye. And then I saw the video Slim Thug posted where the nigga I guess he had got a firecracker in his drawers or something. Nigga whole ass crack was on fire, like his ball sack, man. It was smoking, like he had on white boxers, man. Somebody had put something in his drawers, man. He was out of there. I said, man, they going way too far out here, man. Way too far.
See, it ain't like when we was growing up. We was like so old school. We ain't have but a few different. That's why I keep saying firecrackers. We had black cats. We had them sparklers that niggas do that.
Oh, I say these niggas got some money.
Right. We had bottle rockets.
Bottle rockets. Yeah.
And Roman candles, and pretty much that was it. It wasn't that shit shoot up like real goddamn fireworks that, you know, they put on display for like the city to see. Like these niggas is spending real live money.
You know,
when I was a child, my motherfucking 4th of July lasted about 30 seconds. However long motherfucking pop things hit, we put them hoes in a bucket. That was my whole entertainment. That was it.
That was it.
We have no fucking money. It wasn't nobody popping. We heard a lot of gunshots, though. We had to get the fuck down. We heard that shit, but nigga, fireworks? And then they was illegal too. Nigga, like, man, I don't want to get caught up with these hoes.
I remember when your mama used to take us over there to 610 on the freeway, and we was them cars flying by. We outside the car looking at fireworks. Damn, they getting hit by cars and shit.
On the freeway.
I remember when you motherfuckers damn near set my grass on fire with them fucking with that fucking Roman candle. Goddamn,
burn it up
and tipped over and hit the grass. Them hoes just shooting out the grass. Boy, ass trying to step it out. He damn near caught on fire. Boy.
Let me say this though. I remember we got every time 4th of July come around. I always think about Terry. Move, Terry. Move. Y'all remember Terry in the wheel?
He couldn't move. Yeah.
Terry, you got to move, Terry. You're going too slow, Terry. Terry can't get out of nowhere. Boy, that's hilarious, man.
Yeah, and like old school, like we used to do. You know how they'll light a whole damn thing, like the black cats come in one pack, and they'll just light the whole thing. Nigga, we should take them off one at a time and pop them off like
so they last longer.
Yeah, so your night will last a little bit longer. These niggas just like that shit with the whole swoop.
They got that money. They got that money.
Yeah, they apparently. But nigga, that shit was so crazy because we was like in our like 10, 11, 12 out there popping firecrackers by ourselves. You know how fucking dangerous that shit is?
No
Our fucking
shit.
parents didn't give a shit.
Yeah, somebody coming home without a thumb. Yeah.
No shit. No
Yeah,
shit.
All they said
it
was
was
be careful.
It was this one female this past 4th of July. I don't know what she was doing. She was kneeling down trying to kiss it or something, and that shit blew up in her face, and boom, the whole jaw was damn near gone. Dumbass. Y'all some dumbasses out there doing that shit.
I can't remember the boy. It's a video on YouTube. I can't think of his name, man. This nigga took a firecracker. Hey, how you doing? He took a firecracker and
put it in his mouth.
Put it in his mouth and lit that hoe.
Lit that hoe. Yeah.
And that nigga said he did like that. Man, I said, man, that's the wildest shit I ever seen for somebody.
Hey, man, these
people,
man. They do anything for views, man. They do anything for views.
That shit. So crazy, bro.
Speaking of setting shit on fire, man, we got to go over to my girl, man, Sha'Carri Richardson, man. She got you know the track star. She got banned from the Olympics for lighting up the weed and smoking. I don't know if she lit it up. It might have been an edible. It could have been anything, but they found marijuana in her system before she went off to the Olympics. She had already qualified and everything. But she kind of explained herself by, hey, I had some bad news. My mom died, and you know I was feeling, and that's the way I dealt with it. I self-medicated or whatever. But you know, you got some people out there that's saying, you know, rules are rules. Rules are rules. You break the rules, you gotta, you know, suffer the consequences. But on my end, I'm like, I mean, it's just weed. It's not something that's gonna make her run faster. I can see if they found some steroids or something in her system. If anything, weed gonna slow you down. I think they went a little bit too far by banning her from the Olympics. I think they should have went old school with it and made her smoke before every race. And that way,
because had they found. I can understand if they found crack in her system or something.
Right.
Crack will make you run fast
down the fucking street like a goddamn Jaguar.
Yeah,
with like a TV. With a TV on her back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, nigga, weed? Like, really? My whole thing with this is like, shit, if you change the laws about marijuana, then you got to change the rules in certain sports and shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because they deemed it illegal back in the gap when nothing was wrong with it. So now they saying nothing is wrong with it, but you still can't, you know what I'm saying? When even some jobs right now, they don't even test for marijuana. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so you got to change the game. I mean, like, shit, once the rules change, then shit, you got to change all the rules. You can't just be, well, you can't do this or you can't do that. And just like you said, it's not a mind altering enhancement. You know what I'm saying?
Performance enhancement, yeah.
It's not performance enhancement. So it's not like she's gonna be any faster or any, you know, she's just gonna be doing what she normally does, except for she's gonna be focused on it a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, really, I think that, like, I mean, just all the other athletes who then took so much, you know, performance altering drugs that still just got a slap on the wrist, but still got to perform. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, like marijuana is the lowest scale. It's not even considered a drug no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, because it's legal in so many states, you can smoke it any fucking way. You know, it's out there. And if you can catch, just like this, maybe she wasn't even smoking.
Right.
Maybe she might have been in the car with somebody smoking, because it is legal where she was at. You know what I'm saying? And it could have got in her system like that. Like shit, if a motherfucker smoke in the car with the windows rolled up, shit, everybody getting high in that motherfucker. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? I just think that they got to give her a fair shake. That I really think they just start doing these type of things. Just like they say, if it's against the rules, But the
Yeah.
rule didn't say nothing about the swim caps, and now all of a sudden they got a different rule about that. Like that shit just popped up. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
like they're changing the rules for black people because they see we dominate, so they want to give themselves a fair chance. And I understand, I get that. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
let me say this. Shit, did y'all test her for weed before she? I mean, because when she broke that last record, did y'all
Right.
test her for weed then? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because she might have been smoking weed the whole time. She might just be fast, and y'all just hating on her and don't want her to compete. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all that is. Yeah.
I think that's all it is. But what I do think is that I think this is that without black people watching, you understand? They make their money off of our viewing. So if we
Hmm.
want to protest that shit and say, hey, you know what? Shit, weed is legal right now. So yeah, we don't want to watch that shit unless she can compete.
Well, of
We
course we're
stop
not
watching.
gonna watch it now because
Right.
we
It's nothing to watch.
she's not gonna be on there. You know, that's
Right.
what
It's
we was
nothing to
gonna be
watch.
watching for. So there's
Right.
no reason for us to go because we ain't nobody finna break no records. Maybe that girl in Jamaica or whatever, but ain't nobody
Which,
had no hype like she had.
but
You
you
know what
know,
I'm saying?
that's why I think it was dumb. That was a dumb move to not let her compete because everybody's watching for this young girl to see this
Right.
young fast girl break another record. That's what they looking for. And if
Yeah.
she's not there, just like you said, nobody's watching that shit. Ain't nobody
Right.
paying no attention to.
Right.
Nobody want to see a bunch of Yugoslavians trying to run and shit. Nobody
Yeah.
want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like
And they were.
we
I got
watch.
you.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth. America watches the Olympics to see Americans
Right.
beat other countries.
Well, right. Correct.
And that's it. I mean, whether it's white or black, at the end of the day, they like, yeah, that black dude is fast, but he running for America. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? And now you just like, well, fuck America. We just don't want her because she smoked weed. Now she black,
Right.
she too this, too that. You know what I'm saying? And now
Yeah.
even if they let her in for that, they're gonna be like, oh well, her wig is too orange. We can't
Right.
no orange wigs in the
Her
Olympics.
nails
You
are
know what
too
I'm saying?
long.
Yeah, her nails too long and something. Her butt is too big and her thighs are too. You know what I'm saying? It's they gonna say
And,
Yeah.
something about it. It's always
her
gonna be
lashes
Well,
are
something.
they
on
were
fleek.
what they were doing. What they were doing at first when she first came out, they was praising all that because they was comparing her to FloJo because FloJo was the first one with all that flamboyance and stuff
That
like that.
style,
So
yeah.
they was giving her the new FloJo title. So
Right.
now she not in there, and then it's gonna be less viewership. So blame the comment. Give me your take on it.
Man, let me say this. Had she have told them people, man, I'm not pissing for y'all. Y'all can take a hair sample. We would not be talking about this.
Yo,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
they'd
know
have
what I
been
mean?
like, this horse is A1. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they just said we found some chemicals that's congruent with quarter horses, but we're not sure what this is. How you get this? You can't even live if you take these type of steroids. It's in the hair, man. But people who going through pain, man, they self-medicate and stuff like that, man. I think if she really wanted to continue to race or had somebody that was in her corner or, fighting for her, man, she could have easily flew to California or Colorado or something like that and got a medicinal card or something and said, hey, I take this for XYZ. You know what I mean? Or
hmm
I take this for that, man. And, it's always a way around, you know what I mean? The system,
right.
man, because that's the way the world is created, man. People have been getting around the system for beginning of time, man. If I'd have knew, I'd have shipped her a bottle of golden seal or something,
Palo Azul.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Gave her some baby piss in a balloon
No,
or
no, no,
something.
no. I want that.
So, she just needed a medical marijuana card, man, from one of these
yeah,
legal states, and just, you know what I mean, just said it was back pain, anxiety, whatever, you know what I mean. And I think she'd have been fine because now you got medical documentation to continue to go what's going on, and then history would have been made, records would have been broken, and you know what I mean. She'd have been on the Olympic box or some company would have got behind her and sponsored her and all. Because I didn't really know who she was until they started talking about the Olympics,
right.
though.
Right.
Man, you can tell with all them tattoos, man. She ghetto fast, man. God damn.
Oh, she from Dallas.
Oh, she from Dallas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, that was a short ride right on up to Colorado, man. Or you know what I'm saying? To go and get that old paperwork, man, and say, look, hey, man, I got rickets. You know, I don't know.
That nigga said I got rickets.
I don't even know what that is, man. I gave me some for my mesothelioma. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Lyme disease.
Doctor said I need a bacchiotomy.
There you go, man. So yeah, man. I mean, rules are rules, man. But if you gonna do that, we all hurt at times, and we go through things and don't make the proper decisions. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the rules are the rules. But you know what I mean? You gotta cover you gotta cover your ass. It's just like I tell people all the time. And if you at a job or at a high school, you a student, they say don't bring no outside food on campus. You don't go get a McDonald's bag and come back on campus. You go get your brown paper bag, put your McDonald's inside the brown paper bag and sit down and eat your food. Come on now.
Right.
Everybody knows.
Right. So what you saying, rules being rules, where was her team? You know what I'm saying? If the rules are the rules, the people around her should have been like, hey man, you know, we finna go over here to Japan right now. We ain't got time for this shit. Cause she ain't go to the weed house. Somebody went and got the shit for her.
Oh no,
you know what I'm saying?
If she stayed in Dallas, she went to the weed house.
She ain't showing up at the weed house, dog. So somebody, and she definitely didn't roll it with them damn fingernails. So somebody had to roll the shit.
She bought some pre-rolls. She was in Oregon.
Pre-roll.
You know where it's legal.
So the team let her down, to be honest with you, if you ask me, because if that's my niece or if that's even my girlfriend or anybody, I'm gonna be like, we're not doing that shit.
Right. Well, you know, the thing is, man, you know, even though they're a team, it's still, you know, together we stand, divided we fall. You know what I mean? Now, because she's been let go.
And they was divided, so they failed.
Divided we fall. So somebody else might get her opportunity that might not be as fast, man. You know what I mean? And that's money on the table, man. Money divides and separates people all the time. You know what I mean? And like, you know, at the end of the day, we all grown, and they could have had people around, and she know the rules. And some people live, like one of the things I live by too is, man, hey, shit, if they don't kill, what the fuck I'ma kill for? You know what I mean? And when you know better and you with the neighbor, and we don't know her outside personality, you know, she might be cocky and shit and calling bitches slow and all that. So that was right up somebody's alley or something. You know what I mean? You know, who knows, man? You know,
ass bitch.
Yeah, you slow ass.
Yeah, bitch. I don't know how you got here. You've been in the 10 building all your life, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sheila, when they shoot that gun, don't you move. You wait till they ring that bell. Bing, 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 bing. That's your story.
That's your bell.
You know, shit like that, man. So, you know, we just never know, man. I can't, you know, judging from the outside looking in, man, you know, she might have a little ego about it. I can't really judge a book by a cover, but man, if they from Dallas, man, all the people I know from Dallas play the dozens. You know what I mean? Talk shit. Soulful. Yeah, man. Yeah. And I don't know why, man. You know, finger waves still exist in Dallas. Jerry curls and everything else, man.
Shags.
That fucked up
shags and shit.
Yeah, that shag.
That's shag.
Yeah, they got like 3 different haircuts at one time. It's a shag, a little flat top, a fade on the side. Like,
let me get the combo.
That shit? I want it all, nigga.
That boy said, let me get the 12, the 35, and the 16.
Yeah, I want it all.
No, you got the 16 this side, boy. 16 this side. In the back, I want the 12. Now, just go 12 now, all the way around.
So the good thing about her whole situation is that Nike didn't drop her. Nike said they was gonna keep her on their roster. And another good thing about it is that this is 2021, so she only has to wait another 3 years to run again and not 4. So with that, you know, it's a little bit of a silver line in that when it's all said and done. Because like a lot of people think she's losing money. She's really not losing any money because you don't get money for going to the Olympics. They don't pay you for that. Like the only people that really get money is the medalists. And the medalists like in the US, if you win a gold medal, for all of that time you done put in, you get $37,500. That's what you get for a gold medal.
Damn.
And then right below that, I think it's like 20-something thousand for a silver, and it's like 12,000 for a bronze. So you practice and do all this work for 4 years, and you get $37,000. So they don't get their money for going to the Olympics. Now it may get a profile, a little bit more. You may, you got more eyes on you, but as far as they real money, it comes from endorsements. Just like Michael Phelps, he had the Subway commercials, and all of it. They get their money from endorsements. They don't get it for competing in the Olympics. So she's really not missing out on nothing. I think it's gonna be more people want to get down with her because she did smoke weed. It's gonna be Oreos coming to get her because Oreos got Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Every cannabis motherfucking company out there is going.
They going. Yep. That Shikari strain.
Right. Well, she probably ain't gonna be able to get down with that shit like that.
Oh yeah, she is.
No. Yeah.
That's gonna be like spitting in their face, like thumbing a nose at them.
Oh,
well,
please.
the thing is that this. Y'all gonna stop me from making $30,000 when this company here want to pay me millions just to put my name on this brand?
Already.
Oh, nigga, I'm endorsing that. Just like you say, shit. And listen,
it's a no-brainer.
She still got to eat. The thing is, they stopping her from eating right now because they won't let her get in the Olympics. They won't let her get that 37,000. We best believe Wiz Khalifa or somebody got a motherfucking burner or somebody got a motherfucking weed right now. They want to put her name on the strand right now.
The Shakara gas.
Oh yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, that gas.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. Like, and they gonna pay her fucking millions just to do it.
Yeah.
That's
like
on that?
all of the munchie companies, all of the Twinkies and motherfucking Doritos, all of them motherfuckers, they need to sign her up now, nigga. Everything you need to eat when you get the munchies, they need to sign her up.
And the thing is
Wheaties.
that she'll never have to run again. Like shit, if she gets endorsements, she will never have to run again. She won't never even have to go in another Olympics. She can say fuck that shit, fuck training.
You're absolutely right.
Years to go out here. I'm already making millions. I can do what the fuck I want to. She can pay that bullshit up.
And I mean,
that's the key.
She got a I know she changes that hair often. It's probably not always orange. It's probably different every time you see her. So she gonna probably take the money, like Pimp Game said. She gonna take the money. She gonna put her name on the strain, and she gonna get paid because she got a whole lot of hair to buy, a lot of Dr. Bundles to buy. You know what I'm saying?
But she gonna have her own hairline too. She can have her own hair.
Hey, this is just all that attention just gonna start businesses for her. So I mean, the real issue is Biden's marijuana policy. All this could have been wiped out had he went ahead and legalized it. Other countries would have followed. Then the Olympics would have followed because they always follow America. And now we got a dude like Biden who is willing to make a holiday out of Juneteenth, but won't make weed federally legal. That's the dumbest shit ever, man. So you can blame Biden for that shit.
I agree.
It's already a holiday for smoking weed. 420.
What they gonna make that a holiday now and still have weed illegal? Come on, man. Yeah.
I agree.
420 was a holiday was celebrated way before Juneteenth. Nationally celebrated. It just goes to show you, how crazy this shit is, man. But it's just you got to find a silver lining and be positive and all this shit. Because if not, man, it is enough to drive a motherfucker off the deep end, man.
Right.
Hey, that's why you need to smoke. 420 is a worldwide holiday. That's the one holiday that every country celebrates, no matter who you are. You know about it on the same day.
That's the one day you can smoke weed in front of the police in Houston, right? And they don't do nothing, absolutely nothing. I was at the 420 Fest like a few years ago with K Reno when he did his show up there. We walked around smoking. There was so many police there, and they was just letting people just smoke weed. And weed was not legal. This was like 4 or 5 years ago, and weed was not legal at all.
Right.
But
that's crazy.
One day that they just gave everybody a pass. Like people just walking up, smoking squares all in their face.
It was too much paperwork involved. That's way too much paperwork.
And the cops didn't do. Yeah, it was like just rolling up in front of the cop, like, yo, man, you got a blunt, and the cop right there, he don't give a fuck. He just like
they'll be arresting everybody, goddamn.
Right.
You can't arrest everybody.
Yeah, you can try.
Arrest everybody.
You ain't gonna be able to do it.
If it's not 420, all you need to be is at a rap concert, man, because they seem to don't give a damn now either, man.
They getting paid.
And I'm talking about House of Blues, the Arena Theater, man.
Anywhere there's rappers, man, they be fine up, man, and it be strong, it be loud, bro. I be looking around like, what the hell is going on in here? And they bring it in. I'm talking about they be smoking in the arena, bro. Don't even be tripping.
They don't be tripping.
Hotel, it don't, man. Listen, if you got a rap concert, man, your venue getting smoked in. I don't give a damn what your policy is. It's unless you're gonna be like Steve Harvey say back in the day, man, we just gonna pay the fine up front. And
do what we wanna do. I was in the woodlands at the I think it was like Snoop Dogg or somebody. It was something.
Oh shit! Yeah, you stop there. Shit.
Oh, we smoked like a motherfucker through the whole show. I mean, for hours and hours at a time. All you seen was everybody find up. You just seen weed. Like
they say Rick James concerts used to be like that too.
Yeah,
all the Rick James shit used to be like that.
Beverly.
Yeah,
you name it.
Let me tell you this. I went to the last little Belle Biv DeVoe concert out here. They was smoking in that motherfucker. Like shit. I smoked in that bitch. I know everybody else was smoking. That's what made me. I was like, shit, we can fire up in here. Well, shit, I'm gonna fire the fuck up.
Hey, that's how you do. That's how you do though. Like when you somewhere and you see somebody smoking, you just wait to see if security coming for them. If security don't come,
I got 3 of them rolled up in my pocket. He's like, shit. Oh, the coast is clear. We can smoke. Yeah. Look, and I count heads too. I start saying, I'm like, shit. If it's more than 5 people smoking in that bitch, then I'm gonna fire up. Right, like, if it's only 2 niggas, some nigga be going against the grain. They looking for trouble. I ain't that nigga. I be like, shit, wait till everything cool.
Everybody got to fire up. Then it's going down.
Like at Warehouse Live. Remember?
Like, look, hey, when the security walk by and he don't say nothing, I'll be like, oh yeah, it's cool.
It's going down.
It's going down.
Blame, I know you were trying to say something.
Yeah, nigga literally be waiting on the green light.
The green light.
Already.
For real. Well, speaking of some niggas that didn't get the green light, I don't know if y'all heard about James Harden and Lil Baby got detained in Paris. Niggas in Paris, they got detained in Paris, and they found some weed on Lil Baby, and Lil Baby actually got arrested. And the reports is that he had 20 grams on him. I didn't know what grams, because I smoke rich. So I deal in ounces, half ounces, and pounds. I didn't know what a gram was. So I did the conversion. Yeah. It's a little over a half ounce. It's like 7 ounces. Well, 0.7. That's what it is. So that shit is damn near an ounce a week. Nigga, what you doing with an ounce of weed at a fashion show? You can't smoke that.
I used to carry an ounce of weed everywhere I went.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
what are you talking about? That's a party.
Shit to smoke.
That's
how much you had? What you had on your own times?
It was a minimum of an ounce or 2 or 3. What are you talking about, man? In a drop top. You might have seen me on the freeway.
Right,
just to go out.
How many stops I'm finna make, nigga? I'm smoking.
Well, you making bread, you shaking feds, and you getting the bread. So you gotta have it. So you were selling.
You were selling it at the time too.
Only when people wanted it.
This nigga.
It was a personal stash.
We're not incriminating.
It was a personal stash. So if somebody needs some, you help your brother.
But 3 ounces?
Well, no, you break it down so you can maximize your profit and smoke for free, though. Of course.
Well, when niggas used to do 3 for 10s back in the day, you can go through an ounce quick. I mean, I don't know how many ounces going at 3 for 10, but if they rolling bats out here, nigga, I know a nigga that ran through pounds in a day. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Nigga, that's nothing.
Nigga
You
phone
not
was ringing
smoking
like
that much though.
look,
Hey.
the nigga phone was
Uh,
ringing like a
if
telethon.
you
He was
smoking with
selling
other
so
people,
many,
you is.
serving so many people.
And let me tell you this too. Lil Baby smoked backwoods.
Already.
Backwoods, they already big than a motherfucker. And then you rolling,
And raggedy.
this nigga rolling a 3.5 in each one of them
Yeah.
hoes. It ain't hard to run through a half ounce. That's
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 blunts.
You got to fill the backwood up.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
you
it's
got
gonna
to
be
stuff
skimpy.
them hoes. Like shit, like nigga, okay, let's say,
I knew he was gonna know about this shit.
yeah, they like my finger. You know what I'm saying? My finger, like broke down,
Pointing
that's
the
like a
middle finger.
3.5. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, you gonna
That's a
roll
what?
this like a 3.5. So it'd be like a whole ounce. This is the ounce right here. A
Right.
3.5 here, 3.5 there, 3.5 there. Boom. You got a zone.
That's
right
14 ounces, nigga.
Right.
Just like
That's
that.
what Just like
I
that.
don't know about 14 ounces.
No,
I mean,
not
Yeah.
14 grams. I mean,
That's
Right.
like, hold up.
Yeah, nigga.
We gonna go back
your
to
math
school.
is
Zip
off.
right there.
We're gonna go right back to school on that one.
Yeah,
you
that's
know
what
what
I'm
I
saying.
mean.
Like
You know what
shit.
I mean.
Yeah, I know what
This
you mean,
nigga,
brother.
he roll them so big that shit. Yeah, it's easy for this. He got to carry around a zip, like half a zip. Shit, that's like one trip for him. He got to do. He gonna have to go scope some more weed. Like shit, that nigga, he smoked too much for that. Like this nigga had one motherfucking blunt that was so fucking big. This nigga had this big, and it was like this nigga put 7 grams in a motherfucking backwood. In one backwood. This is not just 2. He stuffed that bitch with 7 grams. Nigga, you know how big that motherfucker was? The hole in that bitch like this.
That's just wasting
like,
weed.
Well, you got to
Nigga.
remember he's smoking with other people too, though.
Right. Like nigga, and then too.
Yeah. When you smoke with other
Go ahead.
people, I mean, you
Go-
got to have a lot. I mean, especially if you're gonna be passing it. You know, I mean, I'm sure he was smoking by himself too.
Let
So
me say
you got to
this.
have some for them and some for yourself.
Let's talk about the real reason why they got pulled over in the first place is because James Harden got them braids with that big ass beard.
Yeah,
And
that's what it is.
if that don't
That's
draw
what it is.
attention to get you
That's
pulled
what it is.
over, I don't know what the fuck it will. And Chuck,
Yeah.
let me say this. Stop telling people you smoke Reggie. That's like telling motherfuckers you like platinum FUBU. Stop. That's not cute.
Hey, let me clear the shit up. Let me
Hey.
clear this shit up. I got gas. I got this shit, and I just don't smoke it all the time. I got gas. I just smoke Reggie on the regular. You know what I'm saying? And the last time I smoked that goddamn gas, nigga, I went to sleep outside. Nigga, I was sitting on my back patio, right? And I'm watching TV, nigga. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning and I'm laid out on the back patio couch. Luckily, I had them citronella candles burning because them mosquitoes would have tore my ass up.
You stick with the fucking Reggie.
That's why I smoke Reggie.
Yes,
That's
stick with
exactly
the
why I
Reggie.
smoke Reggie.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So now another thing, if Sha'Carri would have just told them people she smoked Reggie, they might have let her off.
Yeah, they might have felt sorry for her.
Reggie ain't even illegal no more. They just like, what? You still can find this shit just like finding a unicorn or some shit. It's like having a leprechaun. That nigga said, Reggie, where you get that from? You must have got it from your grandma or something.
Man, you be like, man, this shit grow on the side of the road. What y'all fucking need for some shit that you can pick off the side of the street, nigga? This y'all
Ain't that but some parsley.
Oh,
man.
man.
Come on, man.
Bro.
Yeah, they might have let her run, and she said she smoked Reggie, man. That's too cold.
Hey,
So,
we on TNT,
anyhow, man.
like impossible.
Yeah,
I was smoking a
but I
Reggie
go back.
square. I was smoking a 3 for 10. Impossible.
And I go back to the team. I go back to the team with the baby. Why the baby got the weed on him? Why somebody else ain't got the weed?
Why you ain't got a little man with the
Come on,
backpack
dog.
holding it?
Lil baby,
Yeah, because it was some
trust
other niggas
nobody.
down there.
He don't trust.
Apparently,
nobody.
he don't.
He like last
And
time
do
this
y'all
nigga
find
got
this-
me for a half. Last time he got me
He
for
should
a
Selling
have.
the
half.
weed.
He should have made
I'm
the
holding
security
weed from
guard
now.
hold.
Hey, but if you know anything
Secure the
about
bag.
Lil Baby, he his own security. He gonna hold his
Yeah.
own money. He gonna hold his own drugs. He gonna do everything himself. So like when they come at him, he gonna take his own case, but
Yep.
he gonna be like, he don't trust now, motherfucker. Like
Nope.
shit, look.
Right.
That nigga said, man, look, this some good ass weed. I know if I give it to one of these niggas,
They
they
gonna be
tell them to
pinching?
roll up. When they come back, nigga, it's gonna be
Shout.
a 2.3.
Now, do y'all find this shit weird? Do you find it weird that James Harden and the baby is hanging out like that? Like they not
Yeah,
even
that's
close in age and no shit like that.
Or height.
Kind of
I mean,
suspect.
they look funny coming down the block. You know.
Is it like a
That's
Big
funny.
Brother thing or something?
I don't know.
No,
That's a weird little dude.
I think it's because basketball players always want to be rappers, and rappers always want to be basketball players. So they just have this brotherhood where they respect each other.
What I think them niggas might be having some kind of business together, or they might be putting a plan together or some shit like that. Because when Lil Baby was in Houston, he was hanging out with James Harden a lot,
Right.
like, you know, and they might be making a business move, like putting some kind of company together or some shit like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That restaurant. Remember that restaurant?
Because right. Because
James Harden got that restaurant.
See, but I ain't been there yet.
And look,
Oh, yeah, me neither.
I have.
It's popping.
I don't go nowhere.
13 is popping right now.
It's popping?
Shout out to 13. Like they done took care of me like a few times. I know one of the head chefs over there, and it's long.
Oh yeah, it's good, man. Me and the wife went there. I want to say we went there for our anniversary, man.
Yeah.
Right.
And man, it's pretty good. It's decent. It used to be Mr. People's, but they didn't change
It used to be Mr. People.
Yeah, so we went there, man. My wife, she keep up with all that old kind of shit, man. So
Right.
I went. It was
That's
cool.
what's up.
I enjoyed it, man. It was, you know, I'm all about the seafood. You know what I mean? And it was actually good. I had crab cakes and something else. I can't really remember, but I was pleased because, you know, sometimes when you go to these little upscale restaurants and stuff like that, man, the food ain't always what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's just the name
Right.
and the hangout spot. And I ain't gonna lie, that hoe was full of us, man. It was full of black
Yeah.
folk.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
We
That's
supporting.
let me say
Support it.
this.
And they still
Black
they
owned
still
business.
supporting even though James Harden left the way he did. That's good that black people just looking past that shit and like, you know what, fuck, that's the basketball shit. That's some entertainment shit. This trying to build a black business up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the black people that went to 13, man. What you about to say?
You know, at the end of the day, like shit, that was a business move, business decision. We can't hate on nobody for making business, and then it's black business, it's black owned. You know what I'm saying? Like, and definitely we gonna support it. Like, I don't give a fuck how he left Houston. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If he left a fucking restaurant here, they got good food and good service. Shit, I'm gonna go.
Right.
I'm going in there. I mean, cause like shit, we go to white folks shit establishments all the time, and they treat us like crap. And you go in there, and I mean, it's still the same type of love. It's a nice little establishment.
That's what's up.
But I still think that Lil Baby and James Harden is working on something that they gonna put out here in the future. Because they know Houston is a hot spot and it's a lot of money out here, man. It's a lot of millionaires that live in Houston. I know that when I was working for FedEx, we used to deliver to a lot of builders downtown. A lot of fucking millionaires, like, you know, these be regular cats. They just living in high rise, they doing shit.
Right.
Just millionaires, but it's a lot of these motherfuckers out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know Houston is booming, everybody moving out here.
That's what's
this
up.
This is the city to be in, so it would be definitely a good business move for them to start a business out here.
No doubt, man. Well, shout out to them boys, man, and the chick. Well, like I say, Lil Baby just got locked up, and I want to go to this story y'all brought up to me earlier that this CO was in jail having sex with with an inmate. Like, Ryan, you said the chick cut a hole in her pants. Explain that shit to me, dog. Because I didn't get the whole story. You know it all. Go on, run it down.
Apparently, in her uniform, she cut the crotch out. You know, a hole in the crotch. and I guess wasn't wearing no undies and letting boys slide in where they hide in, you know. So she had bought like she put money on this guy's books. She bought him a cell phone up in there. She bought him all kind of stuff. Was bringing all kind of. I think she even brought weed in there. You know, so he was taken care of. And the only difference is this made the news because she wasn't fat and ugly.
Right. Because I know that's been going on
Already. This is old school, but
they've been knocking them down like that. And the pimps that go to jail or whatever, they able to talk them up out of that thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy that's still like going on or whatever, man. Because like you supposed to have like some sort of dignity in your job, and you out here just let niggas knock you down at work and shit. And nigga, I seen a nigga in jail. That nigga had a puppy. They had this nigga had a dog in jail, nigga.
Whole pit bull puppy.
A pit. That shit is crazy.
Where you gonna hide that?
Man, you know what, man? Let me say this, man. I've heard that it went down too, man. And she wasn't no bad looking chick, man. I heard that them inmates, man, they'll snatch a chick up in the mop closet real quick if they get a chance to have somebody in there, you know, if it let them know somebody coming. But my whole thing is, man, you know, y'all can't be mad at her. You talking about how you supposed to have some dignity for your job, man. You know, dude, if you know that she knew that she was gonna go to work and get some dick every day, nigga, she was at work on time, ready
every day. Only
what I got to do, what's my shift, where I need to be, what cell block I'm on. And then my problem is though too, man, you know, how you gonna pick and choose how people give back their community service, man? The man said he was going through hard times, man.
He doing hard time.
You know what I mean? He needed something to lift.
He needs some guidance.
You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, hey, them people, and they wouldn't have caught it if they seen the sign, man. They seen the sign in the hallway said slippery when wet. You know there was something going on down the hallway, man. Now why you walk your ass down there?
Hey, boy,
there was some smashing going on, man. Man said he got coronavirus, man. He was trying to quarantine in that thing, man.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
Hey, so you know she had to be letting him raw because he ain't got time to put no condoms and all of that shit on. So she letting a prisoner just raw her down and through the balls.
She looked like the raw dog type too.
They was letting the other inmates watch.
Oh yeah.
She was letting the other inmates watch, man.
I'm gonna tell you how this went down. Nigga, she done invited this nigga in the tower. She said, prisoner, 436, you got mail. That's how she called him to the door. She called him to the door. He come on out. You know what I'm saying? He walk up to the tower. He know what's going down. She know what's happening too. Nigga, she like, yeah, come on in. They got to squat down a little bit so everybody else can't see because the tower up right here and all the inmates down here, so you can't really see. You could just guesstimate what's going on by the time. And you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that nigga in there for 10, 20 minutes. Oh, he banging. Everybody know there. But like shit, on the cool, like a quickie be like, hey, you got a letter. He come up there, yeah, baby, all right. Yeah. That shit been going on for motherfucking since What's happening? What you mean? What the fuck do you mean? You ain't gotta be a smooth talker. You do enough time in jail, nigga, you can talk a bitch out of any fucking thing, nigga.
You right.
It's niggas in jail running whole motherfucking businesses from a goddamn prison cell. Why? Because he got a bitch on the outside that's listening to everything he's saying. And she like, yes, baby, what I need to do, Dad, I'm going to take it down here. P.O. Box number what, baby? Let me try
like
it out to you.
Yeah, like the little white girl on Hustle and Flow.
I'm gonna tell you, hey, a nigga who ain't physically seen a woman in years can say some of the best. I mean, they got the best game. I can see like hoes run. I mean, hoes gonna fall in love with a nigga in prison because this nigga gonna promise her the world. He gonna give her the best shit. He like nigga, they damn near like poetry when you get locked up because you saying all the right shit. You
and
can make her
pictures
marry
and shit.
you. Why you behind bars?
Yeah,
You get what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You tough if you can make a bitch marry you while you
Listen,
locked up doing
I
life.
know a
Yep.
nigga got 75 bands off a bitch from prison. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This nigga,
yeah.
he got 75 bands off a chick. She was giving him money while he was locked the fuck up. This nigga was locked up for a long fucking time, and he was steady just draining. She was going regular. I mean, on a schedule every fucking Friday, nigga. This nigga was healing his hoe. Why
Man,
he ain't seen her? All he doing is writing her letters, and she just responding. He calling her. He saying, "Hey, baby, you know, every once in a while when he get his phone time, he talk to her. Boo, 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 boo. Hey, everything gonna be good, baby. Just wait. You know, you just gotta be there for a nigga." And she be sitting
Yeah,
right.
I already know. Yeah, listening
let
to
me
that
say
bullshit.
this though. If it was me, man, and we'd have never got caught. Cause I'd have bust so goddamn fast each and
What?
every time. You hear me? I'd have bust on the way in. You hear me? Been a pull out. It'd have been a just a oh shit.
like Lil Pump.
Hey man,
One stroke.
call me two pumps shorter. That'd have like, man, we'd have had a 10-year
Too
relationship
strong.
up in there fucking around with me. We'd have never got caught. You know what I mean? Like, what
Man.
do you mean? Hey, look at the clock. It said 9:51. We got back up at 9:53. How the fuck we have sex in 2 minutes?
It's over.
Man, look here.
Shot clock.
And would have got up with that condom just like that. Would have been full to the motherfucker.
Yeah, what it really is though is that's like a commercial for all these youngsters. They hear about that, and now all of a sudden they want to go to prison, and now all of a sudden the stock market is making money out private prisons because you got so many people wanting to go in there thinking it's going down like that everywhere.
Niggas think they can still get pussy in prison.
For every easy one you got, nigga, they got 80 bitches in that motherfucker that don't give a damn and don't want to hear nothing you gotta say, and don't let no stud be on your tank. Oh, nigga, you in for a problem. Nigga, don't let no.
Let me tell you this. It take a special kind of bitch to work in the correction office. Like, the correction officer, like the bitch gotta have no love in her heart. The bitch gotta be a tough, stern bitch. Like nothing that
they
you
rough.
want to highlight on in the free world. Like in the free world, you'll pass the bitch up, but like on the inside, it's like, damn, I see this bitch every day. She look good to me. You know what I'm saying? Really, them hoes got the worst attitude. I mean, not to call them hoes and no shit like that, but shit.
Hey man, what I tell you about
time the prisoners doing? So they disgruntled just like an inmate. You know what I'm saying? Like this bitch gotta come in here and work a 12-hour shift with nothing but inmates. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but on the cool though, on the cool, I dated a chick that was a correctional officer at the prison. Well, it wasn't really dating. I was knocking her down, but this bitch was, like you say, she was a little off. She was a little rough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
She was rough.
Hey, like handling a nigga.
So she corrected you? She was correcting you?
She tried. I got her out of there. Though.
Every time you finish bussing, she'll say, "Chow time. I'm finna fix you something to eat."
She make you a syrup sandwich.
Chow time.
You got the lights on and say showers.
She make you one of them janky bologna sandwiches they be serving up in there.
Hey man, on the cool, it was. I ain't gonna even say it. I ain't gonna say it because it's a little bit too detailed.
She made you a spread.
Beat your ass.
Oh, nigga, she still. I still got a little fear in my heart. But she ended up. She's not a correction officer no more. She was going there to go to nursing school, so now she a nurse now.
So now she got scrubs too.
Shout out to her, man. Anyway, let's do this last topic, and we're gonna get the hell on up out of here. We already pushing time. With Juvenile just dropped a new song. It's called "Vax That Thing Up." It's for the vaccination, and it was for a dating app called BLK. And you know they talking about getting vaccine so you can go and smash with a free conscience and don't catch the COVID or nothing. So he got Manny Fresh on there and Mia X is on the song, and the shit is crazy. I wish we could have played it this week, but it's crazy. I know y'all heard the song. So, are you going to get the vaccine now that Juvie is saying vax that thing up? Say it real.
I mean, I like Juvie's music, but I mean, I don't listen to what he say. I mean, it's the same. I mean, come on, man. This the same dude that been wearing golds in his mouth since your grandma had golds
he still
in her
got
mouth.
Too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, much respect to Juvie. You know, much respect to where he from and what they do, but I don't do what they do. I don't do what they say. You know, I mean, just keep doing music, man. Stay out of people's vaccinations life and shit.
Already.
You can't tell nobody what to do.
Real quick, Pimp Game Shane, you going to get the vaccine because Juvie dropped a remix of Back That Thing Up?
To the fuck no. I don't give a fuck if he did a remix with Hove. I wouldn't give a fuck if you ain't got that vaccine high. No, I'm still not gonna get that fucking bullshit. I think, listen, let me say this. I'm like everybody else, man. How much did they pay you to tell everybody else to go fucking pose on themselves? No offense to you, Chuck. I know you wouldn't got the vaccine and all because you had to.
I got it on my own. I ain't have to have nobody telling me shit.
You just a dumb motherfucker, and
well,
I've been knowing you since high school. I knew you was a dumb motherfucker.
No, nigga,
so I wasn't
y'all three is the dumb motherfuckers.
But like
y'all three the dumb motherfuckers. You know,
I'm like, listen. In nowhere in that song, they're not telling you that vaccine ain't been tested on monkeys, on none of this fucking shit. They're not saying
I thought I said real quick. I could have sworn I said real quick.
That's what it is.
Quick.
That's what got
this
you.
This is real quick.
I could have sworn I said fucking real quick.
That nigga said, girl, you look good.
Real quick, Black.
Vaccine real quick. Vax that thing up.
hey, I'm with Pimp Game Shane, man. I know that boy got a check. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know where that video was supposed to drop on PBS or what, but ain't nobody checking for that, man. Who checking for that? And everybody in his age group that came up with him is hella grown now, man. Ain't nobody swayed by Juvenile got a song. I need to go get vaccinated. Man, listen, if I have ever seen a nigga try to stay relevant and found a check on the table and said, hey, let's do it. Hey, I found some Mia X. Whatever the nigga, Manny Fresh. Hey, I'll bust some of this down with y'all, man. Let's go get this little money real quick, man. It's here for the taking. And hey, I'm gonna send y'all a W-9 because I can't pay all the taxes on this. But yeah, man, ain't nobody, man. Yeah, that
couldn't even get me to buy Reeboks.
The politicians trying to buy people to get behind them and say that they endorsing, the President Trump when he was at Lil Pump and trying to get 50 Cent to back him and all that old kind of stuff, man. Ain't nobody falling for the okie doke.
When weed and chicken didn't work, they gave us Juvenile, and they said they was offering free chicken sandwiches. Niggas ain't bite on that. They
beer.
Said, hey man, y'all can get free beer. Hey, niggas ain't bite on that. They said, hey man, we got some weed for y'all. Look, hey, we giving a half a zip to everybody who get vaccinated. Niggas like, oh, hold up, man.
Oh, Chipotle was
like,
buy one.
But Juvie said vaccine thing up. And you be like, wait a minute now, Juvie.
Yeah.
Like, why you didn't say slow motion with it and all that shit. So,
and they say vax that thing up. That to me, that sounds kind of, I ain't trying to get no vax. Yeah, I ain't trying to get no vax. Yeah, no, I don't need a shot right there. No.
Okay. Why you up there, Pimp Game? Don't get your shots out, man. We finna get out of here, bro.
Hey, man, Pimp Game Shane, y'all can find me at YouTube. Y'all can find me on MortelMusic.net. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, everywhere you can find music at. You can find me, Pimp Game Shane, Facebook, on IG, Flow the Promoter, or Shane Martel. I'll let you go. I got. I'm doing a video. I'm shooting a video in the next 2 weeks for one of the joints that's dropping on my album that just dropped. So y'all can fuck with me on that. On that factory.
All right.
That's right. And Titus Arthritis is out right now, and Until Then is out right now on Spotify. You can check that shit out. Peace.
Already. Reload.
Well, everything Pimp Game just said, and Martell Music, you can get the merch, of course, and you can get the music. So I ain't gonna say too much. Shout out to all my brothers on the panel, and I see y'all on the internet. I'm making some money on the internet.
Already. Blame the comment.
Oh man, hey, just keeping it slow stroking, man. My son just got a little agent, so I'm super proud of him out there, man. 3 years old, took him a month. You know what I'm saying?
Phoenix on the go.
You know, y'all
30 days in, baby.
Hey, 30 days in, he already got him a bank account at the what is it? The SAG-AFTRA Federal Credit Union down here.
Already.
He on his way.
Yeah,
Screen Actors Guild.
He helped his daddy get one at the credit union too. So if it wasn't for him, he already pulling strings for me. You know what
already.
I'm saying?
So you know, man, we got a few little loose ends to tie up, man, and I'm hoping y'all will see my boy here in a Gap or a Target ad somewhere in the store somewhere.
Already.
Fucking
You know
right.
what I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When it pop off, I'm gonna be the proud pop, man. I'm gonna be bragging out here, man. So
y'all gonna be wearing matching Gap outfits?
Already.
I'm gonna have a shirt say, "That's my son."
That's right. You
You
supposed
know
to.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So,
Fucking right.
yeah, man, we out here trying to win, man. So we pushing him because it look like he gonna open a lot of doors for me. So, however, I gotta get it and squeeze in and slide in, man. That's what it is. So just I'm a little impatient. I know I gotta go through the process.
Yeah.
They with this little open mic audition stuff. I went and did one just to meet some people and all that old kind of stuff. And they want you to buy something to get 3 minutes and all this old kind of stuff. And just silliness, man. But
it's a different game out there.
Yeah, it's a different ball of wax out here, man. But I'm gonna play the game, get in where I fit in, man, so I can get in and get on out the way, man, and I'm trying to get it and come back with it to H-Town, man. I want to get big old spread down there. You hear what I'm saying? So
already.
Just pushing, man. Just pushing behind the scenes, saying low key. That's what it is.
That's what's happening, man. And shit. Keep grinding that out there, man. Don't be like Britney Spears' dad and tie the boy money up and shit. Let the boy have his money, guys.
So let me say this. So they got this thing now for kids, because so many child kids that got screwed over in the past that they make all kids get what they call
kids.
I mean, kid stars. I should say. They make all kid stars.
Child stars, yeah.
They make them get what's called a Chuckn account. So a certain proceeds or whatever they make has to go to an account and the money that goes into that account can't be touched until they turn 18 years old. So it makes it where the kids, after all these years that they've done this work, they have something to show for their time and their energy.
Right. It's like a trust fund.
Yeah, the parents get to keep a portion of the money as well, and then you get to decide how much you want to keep, how much you want to put in. I think it's a minimum of 10% you have to give the kids, because you still have to do everything, take care of them, all that stuff, get them to their calls and all that stuff. So I'm trying to have him set up right, man. My wife, shout out to my wife, man, because she doing all the work. You know what I mean? She on that computer going hard, setting everything up, streamlining and everything, and so it's just me being behind her, supporting her, helping her get that stuff done, and you know what I mean.
Teamwork.
Daddy gonna be right behind, and it's good that we're a supportive group amongst one another to keep everything pushed and focused, man.
Yes, sir.
Real talk.
Already. Yeah, man. So keep pushing out there, my brother. I'm just fucking with you, man. But I wanna shout out the people out there in Miami-Dade where them people died in that high-rise building, man. We hadn't got a chance to talk about that, but just send some prayers out to those folks out there, man. There's hundreds of people still missing, and they got a hurricane coming their way and all type of shit, man. So just keep them folks in your prayers. So it's another episode of Just Chugging Around, man. We enjoyed it. Thanks to everybody for coming back, man. Drop that beat.
Just checking around. Just chucking around. Chucking around. Just chucking around.